In this video, we're going to be using Holy Caw Bear Siero, which is unscented. So we'll also be using the HC&C Florida Sunshine Scenting Oil, and we'll also be using the Twig Thorn Razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We have a good one for you today. Today we're going to be using Holy Caw. This is Bear Siero, and I'll go ahead and give you the details on this soap. This is quite expensive. It comes to you for $24.99 for 4 ounces, and on our cost chart, that is $6.24 an ounce, $6.24 an ounce, which is painful, and it's especially so since there's no scent in this soap. That's probably more pricey than it should be in my opinion, since there's no scenting oil whatsoever. It is a good quality soap. I'll put the ingredients for you right there. Very, very nice soap indeed. It lathers well. You would expect it to at the price. And again, this is unscented, so there's no scent whatsoever in it. I'll show you a lather shot right there. Nice and creamy, easy to work with. Holy Caw definitely makes a good quality soap, but it's just a little pricey, to be honest with you. We have applied some scent from the Hendrix Classics and Company. This one is Florida Sunshine, and it is beautiful. I used 3 drops, and it is booming here in the restroom. Very, very nice indeed. I'll put the scent description right there. Grapefruit, citrus, and lime. It is fantastic. And right now during the winter season, I could use an uplifting scent like this. Really, really nice. Very, very stout too. So you don't need to use much of this. And these scenting oils are available at HC&C. I'll link them below. And if you do order them, use promo code IAMCDB and get a free gift. This was sent to me by HC&C because he thought I would really like this one, and I do. It is fantastic. I love it. We're also going to be using today the Twig Thorn Razor. Now, Leaf, you know, this is by Leaf Shave, by the way, and Leaf is a sponsor of this channel, so thank you, Leaf. If you're going to pick up something from Leaf, use discount code IAMCDB and you can save yourself 5%. The razor that I'm using today is called the Twig Thorn Edition, and it is a single edge razor. I love this razor. I love using this razor. We're going to be using a Gillette Silver Blue blade, and the Twig uses half DE blade. So there's 2 editions. The Twig, which is a little more mild, and then the Twig Thorn Edition, which is a little more aggressive. I prefer the Thorn, but both razors are great. And what I'm going to do here is just take this blade, fold it over like so to snap it in half. And then you'll see we just have a half double-edged razor blade right there. And I'll show you how this loads if you haven't seen it before, which is very cool. You twist the bottom, and that top comes up and around. Very, very cool. And then we'll set the blade in for you. And once I set it in here, I'm going to turn it upside down because the blade bends when you snap them in half. On the edges there, you see how that blade bends? I like to keep those down or backwards. And so anyway, there's a magnet in this razor. So once you have it loaded, it will not fall out. And all you have to do is twist the bottom, twist it back down and around, and then give it a look and say, okay, blade exposure looks even. We are good to go. I love using this razor. Every time I use it, I really enjoy it. And man, the scent is just filling the restroom today. A couple of announcements while we're getting ready today. Don't forget, we're going to have a new show launching called Shave Talk. It will be clean for those of you who have requested that. So I hope you will enjoy that. And also tonight, actually I'm shooting this video on Thursday, but it will air Friday. So tonight, as you're watching this, B. Lou from the Canadian Mafia and I will be doing a live on IG. It's called Indecent Proposal because I'm going to be using Fougere Gothique, which I don't like at all. I don't like the scent whatsoever. And Bilou is going to be using Arco, which he does not like at all. And the Razor Company, Jason from the Razor Company, challenged us to use those products, and he's kicking in $100 to each of our charities. My charity is Alex's Lemonade Stand, which is for childhood cancer, which you know my nephew has. And Bilou's is the Alberta's Children's Hospital Foundation. So come on out tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll have some fun. We'll use things we don't like, crack-wise, so I hope to see you there. And finally, I have launched, along with the new show that's coming, a companion Facebook group. It's called Shave Talk. So I will link that below for you. I'll put the URL for you right there. Come on in. The purpose of this group is just to talk shaving, not grilling, not cigars, not anything else but shaving, to be uplifting, and just to share our love and joy for the hobby. So if you'd like to join, please hit the link below, come on in and enjoy some shaving, and it will also be kept clean, reasonably clean. All right, let's get into the shave today. Again, this Holy Caw is definitely a good quality soap. There's some nice creamy goodness there. There's never been any issue with with Holy Caw in terms of the quality of their soaps. But for me, I don't buy a lot of them simply because I think the price for my use case, it's just more expensive than I would buy something that cost half of this, honestly, sterling or something else unscented, and it would be a much better value, and I get exactly the same result. And so for me, it's just too pricey. So the only time I'll buy a Holy Caw soap typically is when it has a scent that I want. Otherwise, at the price, they're just too expensive, and I don't achieve value from them. Now, I bought this one just for the sake of a variety because I have lots of Hendrix oils, and I wanted to have different bases to use them with. And this is a fantastic soap, there's no doubt, but honestly, it's just a little too pricey. This soap does not do anything for me that anything else that I use does. So I don't get any additional benefit of any kind by spending twice as much for this soap. And so for me, that's why you don't see it a lot, because it's too costly for my use case. However, if it does something for you, like if you're getting some great result with it that you don't get with other soaps, please feel free to buy it. But my recommendation is, you know, there's plenty of soaps out there that are well under $6 an ounce that will give you a great result. And even if you do need post-shave conditioning, buy a more modestly priced soap and then buy yourself a nice balm or skin elixir, and you can address those needs that way. That's the most effective way, I think, in addressing those needs. Personally, you might disagree. It's okay if you do. All right, let's get rolling with the Twig Thorn today, which is a nice, smooth shaver. And the great thing about this is, you know, you can kind of put whatever blade you want in it. You can sort of tailor it the way you like. The head on this is pretty thin, and so it feels quite maneuverable. If you look at it from top to bottom there, you know, of course not including the handle, it's pretty thin, so it's nice and maneuverable. It's a really good shaver, and I've enjoyed using it every time I use it. And even before Leaf was a sponsor of the channel, when I got this razor, I loved it, and I still do. And so it's a very nice razor indeed, and I like using it. And sometimes I use this for head shaves too. And so I think overall it's just a very nice razor. And the blade today, Gillette Silver Blue, is just one of those blades that I like. Honestly, I enjoy just about all the Gillette blades. I don't know that I've had very many Gillette blades that are bad, to tell you the truth. Most of them are quite good. My favorite blade probably of the moment is the Gillette Nasset. But I don't know that I've had a lot of Gillette blades that are bad, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty tolerant of blades. As long as they're sharp, you know, that's what I'm looking for. And man, what a smooth shave this is. Like I said before about the Holy Caw, it's definitely a good quality soap. I'll never say otherwise, but it just doesn't do anything for me that Crown and Crane or Sterling or something that cost half as much practically per ounce. You know, this doesn't do any more for me. So it's kind of a waste of money for me, to be honest. And I will buy it if it has a fantastic scent. So, because sometimes I will spend more for a scent. But in terms of the quality, there are so many great soaps on the market that are well priced. I just don't find a compelling reason to spend north of $6 an ounce unless there's a great scent. That's sort of where I'll go. I'll chase a great scent. So if Holy Caw comes up with something that's really awesome scent-wise and I like it, I'll buy it and I'll be happy with it. But just for the base itself, no, doesn't do anything for me. It's not particularly special, in my opinion. But it is good. But then again, everything's good, isn't it? You see the creamy lather here today, it's fantastic. But you see creamy lather here every day. That's the point I'm getting to. So spend your money wisely. If you have unlimited funds and, you know, money is no object, then by all means, just buy anything and everything and enjoy it. That's the main thing. And more power to you if you're in that camp. That is great. I'm never, you know, I don't begrudge anybody who has the good fortune of being able to just get whatever they want when they want. That is fantastic, and more power to you. I'm very happy that you're able to do so. But for those of you who aren't in that camp, you know, I always advise you to find the best soap you can get for the best price. So find one that really works well for your conditions and get the best price you can. That way you have room to enjoy other soaps as well. So, you know, if you can buy 2 soaps that work really well for you instead of one that's twice as expensive. I'd rather have the two that work really well. Because to me, that enhances your enjoyment, the variety of being able to try different things. All right, let's get into pass number 2 with our Twig Thorn. A lot of people ask what's the difference in the Twig and the Thorn, and it's just efficiency. The Thorn version of the Twig just a little bit more efficient. It's not night and day. It's not a menacing razor, but it is nice and efficient, and I do enjoy using it. And I prefer the Thorn Edition because I enjoy a little more efficiency in blade feel. You may not. You may want the milder version. That's okay. It's entirely okay if you do. But I really enjoy using both. And I think I'll just re-lather this side and do my against the grain pass before I move over, just in the interest of saving time. Because like I said, we got tonight, we have that live shave coming up. And what I'll do is tomorrow, which will actually be Friday, today for you when you're watching, I won't shave Friday morning, so I'll wait until the evening and do that live shave with Beetaloo. That should be a lot of fun. And thanks to Jason from the Razor Company for putting on that charity event. That's really very, very awesome. And it means a lot to me because, you know, my nephew, as I've told you before, it's hard for me to say, rhabdomyosarcoma, which is a form of cancer for children. And he's not out of the woods, although he is doing better. He's 7 years old. He's a twin, identical twin as well. Great kid, very smart, smart as a whip. And he has gone through a lot this last year plus. And so being able to raise some money for Alex's lemonade stand, you know, that helps with childhood cancer is near and dear to my heart. So I hope you will show up and support us. And I will link below the charities if you just want to donate to those. And also, I would remind you that my good friend Taylor is also going through cancer right now. I remind folks as often as I can about this. He's going through cancer, and I will link the GoFundMe for him below as well. We have something very special coming for that as well. We're going to raise some more money. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. And thanks to all of you who always answer the call. You know, we don't solicit a lot for charity. We want to make it count when we do. But I thank you so much when you come and you support us. It really does mean a lot. And it also means a lot in the lives of those who you're helping. It really does. I can promise you. There are people like Kim Gray, who we've done charity events for. She really appreciates it. She really appreciates it. It makes such a big difference in their lives, believe me. And I'm sure if Kim's watching this, she will comment below and she will tell you that it meant so much to her, the love. You know, in some cases, it's more about the love that they feel from being considered than it is the monetary gain. And by gain, it's not gain. I just mean it helps paying their bills because these folks have trouble working and making ends meet. Let me make sure I'm using the razor here the right way. But the love that they get and the consideration, it means a lot to them. So Kim, Taylor, and Jacob, who's my nephew, we're thinking of you all today. And let's re-lather this side real quick and go against the grain. And thank you all for participating. And thank you all for being here as well. And thank you to the people who support this channel on Patreon. Thank you to those who have made donations via PayPal. All those links are below. If you want to support the channel, this is a one-man operation. So I work hard at it. Those links are below. But I also thank you for everything else you do. Your views, your likes, and if you're not subscribed, you know, hit that subscribe button today. We'll be here. We're going to be positive. We're going to show you as much shaving wares as we can. We're going to do it in a positive way. And so you're safe here in the forums, you know, that I've created and platforms will be safe for you to participate. And that is definitely the goal moving forward. We want to have I want to do things in a way that anybody can watch. You can watch with their children. You can watch in the car. You can watch in the office. And for me, I think that's the best possible way to do it. And I enjoy doing it that way too. So, oh man, what a nice shave today with the leaf. The leaf, when they approached me for sponsorship of the channel, it was just a perfect fit because I use the leaf razor all the time. And they had come out with the quick Twig razor probably a couple months earlier, and I love this razor. And so it was a perfect fit. It's something that I use often. And so it's one of those things where, you know, I'm happy to be affiliated with Leaf. They're doing great things, and they are bringing lots of new people to this hobby. Or, as Jason from the razor company likes to call it, lifestyle. He likes to call it lifestyle. We were talking about this just yesterday. He likes to call it lifestyle instead of hobby, and I would agree, it is a lifestyle, because you meet new friends, and you sort of, excuse me, easy for you to say, you sort of adjust your life, you know, to make sure you're enjoying this experience, and then you sort of commit to a certain lifestyle. So I think he's right. I forget often to mention that, but it is really a lifestyle if you think about it. And I know other people outside of the lifestyle may not understand, but it's our goal to get them to understand. So get out there and help them understand. All right, let me rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off cam we did a warm water rinse to remove the soap, and then we applied our PAA alum. There was no stinging after using the alum, so that was a super smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Very nice shave. Following the alum, we did a cool water rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to using the Magic Made by Witches Thayer's Witch Hazel, which is sitting over there out of reach. I had an excellent shave today with the Twig Thorn Edition razor, which is really awesome. I love using this razor. And don't forget, if you're going to shop at Leaf, use discount code IAMCDB and get 5% off. I also enjoyed the Holy Call Bare Siero. Now, what would I say about this soap? Is it worth $6.24? For me, for my use case, absolutely not. It's an absolute waste of money because there's no scent in it, and it doesn't do anything for me that something that costs considerably less would do, honestly. Sterling at like $2.47 an ounce does exactly the same thing for me. This, to me, is just too costly for what it is, and there's no scent in it, and it's $6.24 an ounce. Just too costly. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't buy it again. I only bought it for the sake of having another base, and it was a creamy lather. But again, it doesn't do anything that anything else doesn't do, to be honest. Although it is a good quality soap, and I'll never say otherwise. I would buy Holy Call for the scent, not the formula, in my opinion. Although, again, it is very good stuff, without question. The brush we used today, I forgot to mention, is That Darn Rob, now Chisel and Hound. It's in our Lancaster Razorworks brush soaking mug. And the scent was awesome. This is HC&C Florida Sunshine. Really, really nice. These small vials are $3.50, and then you can get bigger ones for, I think, $6 or something like that. Really, really excellent way to take an unscented soap and give it some scent. I put 3 drops in there, and I can smell it in the room, so it's really, really awesome. We used our HC&C bowl. We're going to finish it off today with just a toner, Lucky Tiger. And we will be having a great day, and I hope wherever you are, you have a great day. And I hope you'll join us tonight for the charity live shave on Instagram. And if you don't catch it, I'll air it in the morning on YouTube, and you can catch it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, as always. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.